Hello again, it's Rick here. I just want to tell anybody that buys a Roush Superchrger kit for an F-150. You know, they advertise the sleeper F-150. I mean, it makes power, but I found this out with mine. It actually blew my motor. My truck had my truck had like, well, it blew up at 1,788 miles. I mean, 7,800 miles. Didn't have 10,000 miles yet. A 23. I bought brand new F-150 5.0 Coyote. I had the Roush Superchrger kit put on it, which only has a 3-year warranty. Okay, the 3-year warranty is, you know, for the Superchrger only. Okay. Well, what I later found out, which they never said nothing, Roush never sent no bulletins out or nothing, that F-150, I mean not the Roush Superchrger itself was so, the tune that Roush sent with that Superchrger was so rich that it clogs up your catalytic converters. Well, I didn't know that. I didn't have no idea that's what it's going to do, because nothing was said until it blew up, and I got to pulling forums up and found everybody cussing Roush's tune and saying, you know, you need high flow cats, and somebody knows what they're doing to tune the motor, you know, the Superchrger. Okay, anyway, what it did, it stopped up my catalytic converters so bad. The Ford place said that the driver's side catalytic converter was so stopped up it split it. Now you think of that, basically a brand new truck, 7,800 miles on it is what I had on it. Okay, I went round and round and round with Roush for almost a month and a half, till they finally, after I had, now don't you listen to this, I had to show them where I done my first oil change. I had to show them that. Had to show them where I bought gas lights to prove I put premium racing, you know, premium gas in. Which I thank God I had that. Had to show him the Roush installer, that he had to be an ASE certified technician. I had to show all that. The documentation where I bought the Superchrger kit. I bought it from Summit Racing. I had to show everything. I had to send them all that stuff. Like I said, it took them a month and a half. My truck set blew up. What it done, the catalytic converters was so stopped up that it caused all that crankcase pressure to go in the engine and destroy 3 cylinders. It, I guess, broke rings, and it lost compression on 3 cylinders. Okay. After a month and a half, Roush finally decides to put a motor in the truck. So they send a brand new motor to the Ford place. Well, I went and bought high flow catalytic converters off Summit. It was almost right at $550, you know. And so I took them to the Ford place. Well, I made pretty good friend with the service manager. Nice, super nice guy. I mean, me and him made friends. We joke, cut up. I mean, he's a nice fella. And he was with me the whole time fighting with Roush. He was helping me fight with Roush to get this took care of. Okay. But the only problem is, Ford, I had a 6-year, 60,000 mile warranty on that pickup. Bumper to bumper, electronics, LED lights, everything covered. Well, guess what? Ford didn't want to cover nothing because they blame it all on the Roush Superchrger, which I guess if you look at it, that's true. Okay. So that service manager, which I made friends with, he told me, he said, Rick, you know I done had the Supercharger a year and a half. He said, you know you ain't got another 1.5 year warranty on that Supercharger. He said if anything happens to that motor, they're going to blame it on that Supercharger. The Ford is. Anything. If you take it to any Ford dealership, they're going to blame it on that Supercharger. So the only thing I had covered with that 6-year, 60,000 mile warranty was transmission, drivetrain. Everything but the engine. So, I got to thinking, man, I'd hate to go 1.5 years from now and something happened to that motor, like, say, for instance, cam phasers. That's a pretty expensive lick. They got to pull the cab up off the chassis and everything to put cam phasers in. Well, I got to thinking about that. I said, I loved the truck. I loved it. Man, it was fast. Took the drag strip. It went up. The best place I made was a 769 at 97 mile an hour and 8 mile. I mean, that's flying for a 4-door, 4-wheel drive pickup. And that was still the single exhaust. See, I had took it and had cat exhaust complete real duals put on it with X-pipe, 3-chamber Flowmasters, and it had the trimmer package on it, which had the factory dual pipes through the back bumper. So I tied into all that, tied back into that, and it was a neat system. I think I got a video on it on my YouTube channel here. But anyway, truck ran awesome. I never ran it after I put the exhaust on it, which that probably changed the tune, probably, truth be known. But anyway, the Ford place, which the service manager kept up with me, told me they got the new motor installed, and they actually brought a guy in there that knew what he was doing to tune that truck. So that wouldn't happen again. Plus, they put the high flow converters I bought, which they bought them back from me. They really treated me good. They gave me an awesome deal. I traded the truck in and got a brand new 26 F-250. And they really done me great. I can't say a word. They was awesome. This Ford place, I'm not going to say the name of it because I don't want nobody to get the feeling hurt or nothing. But they was good to me. I bought, since 2018, 19, I bought probably 5 brand new vehicles from them, between me and my wife and my daughters. And I missed that truck. I loved it, but I was afraid of that warranty. Well, I'll say this. There's a guy called me that was looking at buying the truck, and he got my phone number, which, and I told him, I said, you better ask about the warranty. So I reckon he went in there and talked to him. He was really wanting it. He test drove it and everything, and they told him there was no warranty of the truck, none. You couldn't even get an extended warranty because of the Roush Superchrger. So I don't know if he could go through Endurance and get a insurance, coverage. I don't know. That's what I would do if I was him. I guess I'd check on him. Maybe Endurance that Danica Patrick advertises all the time. You might check on that. But anyway, that's why I traded that truck, man. I mean, I'm sick. I miss that truck. That thing had run, buddy. And it was fun. It rode like a Cadillac. I mean, it was a beautiful truck. It was that carbonite gray. It is a FX4 package. Had leather interior. Had the trimmer package, the blackout package where all the grill and all the emblems is blacked out. I mean, it's a beautiful truck. But, I got an F-250. I didn't want a diesel. I got the Godzilla gas motor. I like it. It's a nice truck. It does. The only thing, a 3/4 ton don't ride like a 1/2 ton, but I've got a big 35-foot camper, and I've got an enclosed trailer because I drag race, as you know, if you watch this channel. And that F-250 does a great job. So, anyway, I just want to say that to any of you guys, if you get, what I'm hearing, maybe if I knowed what I know now, I'd have bought the Whipple. The Whipple, from what I understand, has got a lot better tune with it. But any of you guys, if you've supercharged one of these F-150s, or even a Mustang, far as that goes, with a 5.0 Coyote, you better change them Cadillac converters. You're going to have trouble. Just remember that. Best thing to do if you're going to buy a supercharged truck or Mustang, go through Ford Performance. I know down here in North Carolina, you can go to Tyndall Ford in Gastonia. And then the ones that advertised all this that got me on it, wanting one so bad, was that Town and Country Ford in Alabama. Birmingham. Toulouse or Birmingham, Alabama. Anyway, that's what got me to want one so bad. I'll tell you right now, later down the road, I will buy me another, and I'll buy a single cab, 2-wheel drive one with the suspension under it, not with a Roush, with a Whipple. I know Roush is good. They're a good company, but I guess they was trying to be conservative, afraid of hurting the motor when he really was hurting the motor. They wasn't thinking about that thing being so rich. But what burns me up is, why didn't they send out some bulletins? Because I ain't the only one had trouble with this. They got to be more, from what I've been reading online. So I wonder why they didn't send a bulletin out and say, look, guys, You better put some high flow cats on them blame things before you have a blowed engine. Alright, I just wanted to say that, and I appreciate all of you for watching. Please like and subscribe. Get me going. I'm trying to post more videos, and I'm working on it. I appreciate y'all. Alright, this Mustang rig. Got my Mustang. It's clean and shining. I've got covered up plastic back there. And there's my Comet and the Cobra. It's sitting back there in the corner. I think you can see the top of it right there. Anyway, I'm done. And then I got my dad's Pontiac I own. And anyways, and I got my son. He's got a Mercury Zephyr here with a big LS, built LS turbo. It'll probably be quick. I mean, everybody knows LS will run. I don't like them, but they do run good. All right. Appreciate y'all. Like, subscribe. Mustang Rig out.